I implemented something called a reactive event like that. There's like Rx Java, Rx Swift that's been ported to like almost every language. But the idea is that you work with like signals and observables, like just publishers and consumers all over the place. And it can be a mess, but it's really helpful for things like listening to network requests or button clicks or things like this. Sort of things that, like, if you think about your architecture, like typically you can think of it as like a hierarchical structure, some things that are coupled and some things that are not. But they're sort of like the wires that you can kind of stretch across from anywhere to anywhere in the architecture, basically stay decoupled as long as you have good dependency injection. And so I'm dabbling a little bit with some of that in the architecture for my game. I'm keeping it really basic. I have like a basic reactive event. It has a single event on it called updated. And this is a generic, by the way, you can see the T. Anybody can like subscribe to this updated event to be notified when the value of this thing changes. So this is sort of like the read or the observe part. And then this is the write part. Put anything into this. You can update the current value of this thing, and then any other subscribers will be notified. So it's a real simple interface. And then here's the concrete implementation of it. And basically you can see this internal event handler. C# has similar to like if you were to have a property with like a getter and setter. So you can have like get and set. And I was just talking about don't do side effects. But if you want side effects, this is how you do it. And here's the cool thing that I learned. Similar to like get and set on a property, C# has something called add and remove for events. What this lets you do is it gives you a callback for when somebody adds an event handler or removes an event handler from your C# event, which is really kind of cool. I have this private like backing event. Whenever somebody subscribes to the publicly exposed event, I'm actually like passing that on through to my private internal event that's used to actually invoke the change. The other thing I'm doing is as soon as you subscribe, send you an event immediately with whatever the current value is. So this eliminates race conditions because I was having a lot of bugs where it initialized the value of this property, and then after that somebody subscribed to it, but they never got the callback because I had already set the initial value. So if you do something like this, then it acts more like a behavior subject in Rx, because it only give you the current value or the most recent value. It's kind of cool. So I use this a lot all over the code base to basically understand what current values are.